Afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us. How's everybody doing this afternoon? Hopefully, did anybody see the snow this morning, by the way? It was snowing nice and early, but thank you for having me, Dave. Let's get this show on the road.
All right. Well, this is going to be a little bit of more of a real estate related centric kind of episode. So to start, just to get to know you maybe a little more, what was your very first real estate deal?
Wow. October of this year will be now 15 years that I've been in the business, so time flies. Very first real estate deal happened to be a house in Kew Gardens in Queens. It was a professor from, I want to say, Queens College at the time. I was at Coldwell Banker at the time, and he came in through referral source and ended up purchasing, at that time, it was like a $950,000 house. So that was my first real estate transaction 15 years ago.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. I wonder what the value, I'm sure, has increased, nowadays from back then.
Well, on going along those lines, now that you've been in the game for 15 years, how do you organize your day and why do you do it that way?
You
Let's
really
say,
want to go here? So this is my little pocket organizer. It has my complete daily routine with, like, it gets crossed off on a, as I complete it. So I'm gradually getting into my phone and using, tech, but I feel very accomplished when I'm able to cross off and write things down and get them out of my own head and use pen and paper to cross out as a complete. So on a typical day, I read a book a little while back called Eat That Frog, and I highly recommend everybody to read Eat That Frog. It talks about eating the biggest, ugliest frog first. So what that really means is accomplishing your most important parts of your day first and leave all those little tasks till much later on. For us in real estate, that would basically equal lead generation first and foremost, and then get to those follow-up marketing admin tasks, later in the day. My day for me, even on my to-do list, will start with, my miracle morning. And I actually call it miracle morning on my to-do list. My exercising, my reading, my gratitude and affirmations. And that would lead an exercise. And then that would lead into the lead gen part of the morning. That would then lead into lunchtime. That would go into admin tasks, marketing, and appointments, the rest of the day. And before I leave the office or working from home, I would like to have a good game plan for what needs to be done tomorrow.
Okay. And so why did you, I guess, shape your day to be that in that order or that way?
Be able to have some alone time, some mental clarity time first thing in the morning. I actually happen to really, really enjoy that, where I'm able to not think about work, not think about anything, just there's no horns going, no one in the house is screaming, the calls aren't coming in at that early in the morning, so I'm able to have some mental clarity time, some alone time, and then be able to accomplish the most important task first and foremost, which is lead generating in the morning. Um, that would then lead into those smaller tasks later in the day. And at that time, too, is when all the attorneys, mortgage brokers, other realtors wake up. So if I can get the important things done first, it's usually the quieter time of the day as well.
Okay. Yeah, it makes complete sense. And for those of you that are not in real estate and may not know exactly what the lead generation portion is, it's getting leads, for your buyers, for your sellers, whether it's getting new listings for your buyers or new buyers for your current listings, right?
Absolutely. It's doing, whether it's calling around current listings, going back to spheres, just touching base with any potential referrals. 95% of our business is referrals of satisfied buyers and sellers, as well as people in our networking groups, other business professionals, our sphere of influence. we welcome your referrals, and that goes with our Key Team Concierge and our Referral Rewards program. So please contact us if you want to know more about our Key Team Referral Rewards program as well.
Excellent, excellent. And then, so what is your, being in real estate, what's your personal investment strategy with real estate? What does your real estate portfolio look like these days?
Not too big, I'll be honest, don't have anything personally, but it's always a goal in mind. Would like to, sold my primary. I always encourage everybody to have their primary residence, secured first, whatever that looks like. It could be a co-op condo, it could be a rental, whatever that looks like, make sure, encourage you guys to try and get out of mom and dad's house, and then build your investment portfolio, and go from there. Maybe it's a 2-family and you live in one and rent out the other. Like I said, bought a house 10 years ago, sold it, buying another one. So securing that primary again is the first priority, and would encourage that. Would also encourage, you want to be able to manage the property. So whatever your investment strategy looks like, to be able to be within a quick drive or a short drive distance, whether that distance is 5 miles, 15 miles, whether it's an hour or 2 hours, whatever it looks like, be able to be there pretty quickly, so you can be able to manage it, take care of things if issues come up with the property, and try and eliminate paying that property management fee if you can.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That's good, solid investment advice there.
Yeah, start there. Start where you're managing it yourself, and as you get the experience, you're able to then leverage out. I've heard people have had success in college towns. You want a good return, is what you want. You want good tenants. Know your local laws, your state laws, your local town laws. Some places require permits, so there's steps involved no matter where you decide to be a landlord. So always do that due diligence ahead of time.
And just out of curiosity, in case they wanted to look for some investment properties or to see what's going on in the market, what's the website they should be going to?
They should definitely go to our site called keyteam.com, and feel free to check us out on that site, as well as shoot me a text. You can always reach me at 718-490-4885. I can always send you our Key Team mobile app. We have some great technology that the app works anywhere in the country. So you can start, especially while everybody's home, you can start fiddling around with it. It got phenomenal accolades for being the top tech app in the real estate industry. So definitely contact me if you want to have some fun with it now.
All right. Yeah. And then now in your business, what is your favorite marketing strategy that has served you better than anything else?
Marketing strategy is definitely going to be, it's going to be a combination of our professional photography that we use on all our listings, as well as our social media. Our following, correct me if I'm wrong, Dave, somewhere around 3,000 to 4,000, probably around now, followers between YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. So being able to put our properties in all these different avenues, and doing these videos, this all goes into our social media campaigns. And when we're able to highlight the properties with aerial photography, floor plans, professional photos, we're able to put our properties on all sites, a couple hundred different sites, in the best light, and use these different avenues that everybody's actually using on an everyday basis. Everybody's on Instagram, everybody's on Facebook, everybody's using YouTube to learn how to do anything and everything from fix a tire to, do a tie to make a meal. And of course, check out our, virtual tours, which allows a complete walkthrough of the property on our YouTube page, Key Team channel. So
Okay.
definitely check that out. So that social media, the internet, and technology is definitely the strategy that serves us best, that puts our properties in front of the most people in the best light.
Okay. And well, that one we kind of answered yesterday, but uh, maybe we can maybe have a different answer today, different mindset, right? What is one piece of advice you think of anytime you face adversity? And I'm gonna, since this one is more real estate related, I would say especially when it comes to real estate, because we face adversity on a daily basis.
Daily basis. Everybody has to have in real estate. You have to have a big why. Why did you choose real estate as a profession? Why do you wake up every day and do what you do? And for me, that is being able, my big why, especially now that my fiance is pregnant and I have a kid coming September 1, that is my big why. So I wake up every day because I want to be able to provide my fiance, myself, and my soon-to-be newborn baby the best life possible, better than I had. And I had a phenomenal life, and I, appreciate it greatly. And I thank my parents almost every day, or maybe not as much as I should, but, deep down in my heart, I thank them every day. And I want to be able to do that for my kid. And being able to help others as well. I give great rewards in helping others. And that is the why I do this, is to create the relationships that I have, to create a perfect balance between, building wealth through real estate, creating relationships, teaching others, and hopefully leaving behind that legacy that my mom has passed down to me. She's I think 41 years in the business at this point. I'm 15. So hopefully maybe my kid will join us one day.
All right. So then when it comes to adversity, focus on your big why. That's the
Focus
big
on your big
takeaway.
why. That's the name of the game. Understand why you do what you do.
All right.
And that will push you through any hurdles or obstacles.
And then now going into the weekend, right? What is, and after Lou's call that we were just on, the broker call and everything, what's one final golden nugget or piece of advice that you would tell all aspiring millennial real estate agents?
Real estate, I would say, is probably, especially in the environment that we're in today, when you're able to design your own life, live your own life by design, the way you want it, the way you envisioned it. Real estate, especially, corporate America used to be a very safe area to be, but in this new environment that we're in, with COVID-19, I would like to be in control of my own destiny. Don't want to have to answer to your own to a boss. You want to be able to be your own boss, make your own business decisions. So when you have, especially young people, they're very entrepreneurial, have that mindset of entrepreneurship. So I'd encourage people to get involved in real estate. Everybody's going to need a home, no matter what it looks like, rentals, co-ops, or condos, commercial, multifamily. So for those looking to, right out of school, think about running your own life, running your own business, and think about a career in real estate that can allow you to, like Cody Gibson once said, the only business where you don't need a college degree or post-college degree to earn well into 6-7 figures, and be able to have a life worth living here.
Okay. Well, that is powerful stuff. And now heading into the weekend, this is episode 7. Next week, we have some guests lined up.
Yes. You're going to have, I think, Monday or Tuesday, you're going to have Helen. So the big enchilada, the big kahuna, along with our estate trust and will attorney, Donna Turetsky. So definitely stay tuned for that. And head into this weekend. Hopefully, I think Saturday is going to be nice. May try and, I heard some golf courses are open. So may try and get out there for 18 if all permits. And looking forward to seeing everybody next week. And as always, check us out on our Facebook page, so the Key Team on Facebook, and our YouTube channel, the Key Team on YouTube. And make sure you hit that subscribe button as always. Looking forward to seeing everybody next week. Have a good weekend.